Okay, so I came to tell you about the progress on my Ilaria hair products, hair that I bought from AliExpress, and to just update you on the hair that I have in because I haven't had a chance to tell you guys what was going on. So, um, I did take out the Ilaria Hair Company hair in case you can't tell because obviously this is a different texture. But I took it out. It wasn't because I was having major problems with it or anything like that. I went home for spring break and I did not take any type of like hair supplies with me other than what I needed to maintain the hair. So, like I told you guys before, I had put together that unit with using a hot glue gun. So I left my mannequin head here. I left my hot glue gun. I left everything here. So when it came time to reconstruct the unit, because I just didn't like it for some reason, I don't remember, but I didn't like it, so I went to reconstruct it, but I didn't have any supplies, so I just used the needle and thread, and I tried to reconstruct it by eyeballing it, which was really stupid. So after I reconstructed it and I realized it wasn't going to work out, I took it apart and I sewed it in onto my hair. That didn't work out for me either because like my braids that I had in were getting old and they weren't holding the wefts in place, and it wasn't going to hold my closure right, and it just wasn't going to work the way that I wanted it to work for me. So I uninstalled it and I got this hair, which I will talk about in a second. I did have a bundle and the closure here to show you because I will tell you the good and the bad about the hair that I experienced for like the week and a half that I had it in before I had to uninstall it. What I had trouble with was the fact that the hair sheds a lot more than I expected it to. And that was a problem for me because I wasn't experienced that much shedding in the beginning, but that's how most hair is, so can't really be too frustrated. And it tangled a little bit, like it would get snags here and there, but it wasn't like ridiculous. And another issue I had was that the weft and the closure did not match. I did contact the seller and she asked me to send the closure back, but by then I was just like, forget it, I'm just going to work with it, because when the closure is like wet or damp, it matches, but once it dries, it's not the same texture. It's not the same curl pattern, sorry. So I'm going to show you the bundle first and how it's holding up. I have not deep conditioned it or anything since the install, so it probably looks a little frizzy and messy, but it's not that bad. So this is just one bundle that I have right here, and it's a nice full bundle, like it's full as hell, so that's a plus. But yeah, like I said, it's a little frizzy and all that jazz, but other than that, it's in pretty good condition. But yeah, I'll show you an example of some of the shedding. Like I got a snag at the end, but it's nothing major. Finger combing it through. I'm not being aggressive or using too much force or anything like that. So I'm just running my fingers through it so you guys can see what I deal with. Like I said, it was just more than what I expected. It wasn't like shedding to the point where it got thin or anything like that. This hair remained really, really full throughout the time that I wore it. So that's not the problem. So hold on, I got a piece of thread in here. So this is the shedding that I just got. So I mean excuse me, it's not that bad, but it's enough to bother me. Now I'm going to show you the bundle again. I'm going to show you the closure that came with it, and you can see for yourself if you can tell that the textures are different. This is the weft, and this is my closure. bring it up closer. Like, it doesn't necessarily match. Like, and the closure is just, it looks really bad. But like I said, when it's damp or it's wet, it's really nice. But the closure just, it's not a perfect match to the hair. But like I said, I've been able to deal with it and manipulate it and make it work for myself. So, excuse me, if you feel like you can deal with it, like, it's honestly not that bad. Like, I can make it work. This hair that I have in now is Malaysian straight, and it is off of AliExpress as well. I cannot tell you the name of the hair company right now because I don't have all the info with me. But I will say I haven't even had this hair in for like a week yet. It's only been a couple days. So, I'll give you my initial impression of the hair. It's really bouncy and full, and the luster is not as high as my light is making it look because I'm still getting my lighting together. So, work with me on that. But it's like a medium luster, and it's like really full, and it holds the curl pretty well. I curled my hair this morning, and I've been in class and doing all this stuff since this morning, so it's still pretty good holding up. You know, my little swoop is still there. My curl is still in here from earlier, so it holds the curl pretty well. The con with this hair is the shedding, because like I said, I have an issue with AliExpress hair and shedding, and it's like typical, so I'm not really that offended, but it's just irritating to find hair all over the place. Like, I don't get much. I'm not getting much right now. I'll show you what I do get so you can get an idea. But like I said, it's not a ridiculous amount. Excuse me. It's not a ridiculous amount that you just cannot deal with. Here we go. This is the shedding that I got from that. I don't know if you can tell, but there's some like chocolate highlights in here, and they're really, really gorgeous. This hair takes color very well, like very well. Now, I will say I'm gonna get a closure because my hair, I hate leave out. I hate leaving my hair out because I'm transitioning from relaxed to natural, so it's really, really coarse, and it's just not very blendable with this really soft, really shiny, you know, silky straight hair. But I will keep you guys updated. I'll probably reinstall my Ilaria hair before the end of the month, so I'll probably go back and forth between the two. This is on a U part. Excuse me, I'm sorry y'all, I'm under the weather, but it's on a U part, and I'll probably get a closure like I said, so I'll keep you updated with every little update that I do to this hair. And that's it for now. So until my next video, thanks for watching.